Kenya Airways resumes without China and US direct flights. KQ will drop direct flights to the United States and China when it resumes international flights from August in a shift that has seen the national carrier cut the routes it serves by half. The airline says it has halved its routes to 27 and cut the frequency of flights to some destinations, with passenger demand expected to remain depressed for at least 18 months. US-born passengers from Kenya must now change planes in Europe or the Gulf on a journey that can take 20 hours or more. Kenya Airways had started direct flights to the US in October 2018, cutting the journey to 15 hours on the long-haul route, tapped as an effort to revive airlines' fortunes. Domestic, commercial and passenger flights resumed July 15th after the restrictions were lifted, while international travel will resume from 1st August, offering a boost to Kenya Airways, which had lost an estimated 10.6 billion shillings in revenues to the 6 months to June. Reporting for Flights Info, I'm Sheila. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back with more news. Goodbye.
All right, that has been our reporter Sheila. Thank you so much for the report. Now, let's pause a little bit. The report we just had there was a report and an article done by the Business Daily here in Kenya. In that report, they say that Kenya Airways has suspended direct flights to US and China. I think it's always Nairobi to New York and Nairobi to, I think, Guangzhou. Now, yesterday, the Kenya Airways came forth and said those claims are not true. Using their Twitter handle, this is what they said about that report done by the Business Daily. Here it is. Our attention has been drawn to the article below. We would like to confirm that we have not suspended our services to the US and China. Our tentative resumption date to both destinations is 1st October 2020. We will continue to communicate any network changes. So that's what the KQ came forth and said. They have not suspended flights to US and China. So US and China flights are still on 1st October this year, in accordance to, of course, regulations by the government and destinations of those countries, in case they will have lifted the lockdown and all. So that's the report we have from the KQ. China, US flights direct are still on. Now, on to something different. Today is Friday here in Kenya, and my fellow Kenyans all over, we are waiting for a report from the president. Today, the president had scheduled a meeting with the governors here in Kenya, and in that meeting, they will be talking about lockdown. Some sources a few days ago said there are some governors who are proposing to have back the lockdown. That was what they were trying to implore the president to have back the lockdown, because the cases of coronavirus, COVID-19, have risen so much. I think by yesterday it was around 15,000 cases here in Kenya. So let's wait and see what comes forth. But our biggest hope is that there will be no lockdown. Because if there will be a lockdown, then it means there will be no flights on 1st of August. And even the domestic ones might be banned again. So just stay tuned. Today we'll be giving you those updates, what transpires in that meeting with the president. Yep, for now, I have to leave. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back with more news. Goodbye.